This video will cover testicular sex cord stromal tumors. Before anything else, let's anchor ourselves. Clearly, this is a testing center, right? And this testing center has some cool cords as decoration. The fact that this is a testing center will remind us of testicular, and the cords will of course represent cord. But wait, there's one more fact about this image in general. Why are these young kids already taking what looks to be like a serious test at a testing center? This must be some rare preparatory academy of sorts. Let's put this together. The kids represent the fact that these tumors are usually seen in children, and children are generally pretty innocent, or you could even say benign, aren't they? Just like these tumors, generally benign. Lastly, since this isn't a scenario you'd come across in your run-of-the-mill neighborhood elementary school, you could say that this is a rare scenario, just like these tumors, which are rare. Let's move on to the specific types of sex cord stromal tumors. See, I told you this was a rare scenario. Why would they play a movie while taking the test? The movie Liar Liar here represents Leydig cell tumor, because liar liar sounds like Leydig. And if you notice, right next to the TV is a cartoon character. And I'll admit, as a kid, I really wasn't a fan of this cartoon. But hey, if it works, it works. If you don't know, this character is called Ren, from the Ren and Stimpy cartoon. And our character Ren is holding a crystal ball. Altogether, this represents Ranke crystals, a classic finding in Leydig cell tumors. Ranke sounds like Ren. This test proctor sure is comfortable. Let's first look at her snack of choice, a cannoli. The cannoli represents Sertoli cell tumors. Self-explanatory. Who knows why, but she's holding a PVC pipe. I'll let you make your own conclusions on why. But anyways, this represents the fact that this tumor often shows tubular differentiation, just like this pipe is a tubular structure. Lastly, her sweater. It's a British cat. The British cat will remind us of the immunohistochemical stain for this tumor, which is beta-catenin. British starts with a B, just like beta, and catenin has the word cat in it. Let's move on to the last tumor. I sound like a broken record at this point saying that this is a rare scenario here, because why is there a granny dancing here? Well, she represents granulosa cell tumors, because granny sounds like granulosa, doesn't it? Additionally, she has a phone in her hand. Maybe she just got a call with some good news from someone, and that's why she's dancing. The grandma getting a call will remind us of Call-Exner bodies. These are follicle-like structures made up of granulosa cells surrounding eosinophilic fluid-filled spaces. The granulosa cells have nuclei with characteristic coffee bean appearance. She even brought her pets with her, 2 foxes. These 2 foxes will represent the fact that adult granulosa cell tumors have FOXL2 point mutations. And you see how one of the foxes is even pointing to the granny? It's important to remember, however, that juvenile granulosa cell tumors do not usually have FOXL2 point mutations and do not usually show the characteristic coffee bean-like nucleus. You can remember this by the fact that these pet foxes belong to the granny and not to the kids. The kids also do not have a phone like granny does.